Congratulations on the new addition to your family.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You guys sleeping much? I know sometimes it's hard when you've got a newborn.
She's been good so far. She's been good.
Mike, just this week to get back out there, I know you had a couple new faces all over the offense. Just what seems different? What stands out to you from the offensive group?
It's the same. Just everybody's just really happy to be back, and I'm happy to be around the guys and see all the work that they've been putting in.
Have you got to look at any of the undrafted free agent wide receivers? Stephen Tompkins kind of looked like he impressed out there today.
He did really well today. He did his thing. All these young guys, they come in and they give me extra motivation because they just got so much juice and just they want to play. It's their dream. They want to make it, and just watching them work, it inspires me. So they've been doing great, and I hope I can help them along the way.
But Jared Stearns, he was quite the standout at Western Kentucky, little guy. Have you had a chance to watch any of his
I watched a little bit of his tape, but he's not out there right now.
Right, yeah.
Mike, we don't know when Chris will be back. We hope it's week one, of course. But you brought in Russell Gage as a player you're familiar with playing against in Atlanta.
I like Russell.
So talk about him, and also does this? I can't imagine there's more pressure on you or more you can do, right? If Chris isn't out there, but what does that do to your core there?
I mean, Russ was a nice pickup this offseason, obviously. Got to get some work in with him. Watched him play for a few years in Atlanta. He can play. He's definitely going to help our team. Obviously, we want Chris back ASAP. He's one of the best players in the league, one of our leaders. We want him back. And I'm just doing my thing. Every year I'm just trying to be the best that I can be, and hopefully this will be my best season.
Mike, how long did it take you to get chemistry, would you say, with Tom Brady? And was there any sort of spot, maybe in the first training camp or first season, where you said, hey, it's really starting to click?
Year by year, it gets better. So, right away, we haven't been spending as much time in the past. Like the first two off seasons I had with Tom was a lot of work, and we'd meet up and get work in the off season. But now we got 2 years under our belt, some playoff games, and we're familiar with each other. So each year it gets better and better, the chemistry.
Did you really? I'm sorry.
On that front, do you think there's something you could recommend to Russell Gage as far as, hey, here's how to get better with Tom faster?
I mean, just be in your spots. Tom's going to make sure that their connection is fine. So he's going to do his thing. Tom's going to make sure.
What was your reaction to first the retirement and then him coming out of retirement?
I was down here, and then I went up here. I had no reason to believe that he would come back. I mean, he's done everything and made a lot of money, best career ever, and he still wants to play. I mean, he just loves his game, and he loves his teammates, and he wants to win. He said there's a sour taste left in his mouth. It was one of mine as well. Happy we got him back for at least one more year.
What does that do for you when you play with a guy like that has so much passion for the game and has done everything? He's accomplished everything really anybody would ever want to set out to do, but there's still something that keeps him coming back. What is it like for you when you have somebody like that on the team?
It's added motivation. Everybody's motivated as can be. This is our job, this is our livelihood. We do it for our families and things like that. But a guy that doesn't have to do it, he just loves it so much, and he makes you want to win. And he demands that, and it's added motivation.
Have you had a chance to connect with Zion yet? And on the brief 2 days you've been there, what have you seen on the field?
He looks good, man. I got to see him in high school. It's crazy. He's not from Galveston, but he went to my high school. And when I saw him and his twin, I was like, who are those guys? I think it was back in 2016 or 17 when I went to watch him play in high school. And he's a good player then. He's improved, and he's doing his thing right now.
This is a big year for Jalen. What's your impressions of his progress from year one to now?
I mean, I've only seen him for the last 2 days, but last year he already came in very polished, smooth. Now he's just way better when it comes to the plays and knowing the plays, knows multiple positions, and he still looks really smooth and fast out there.
Did you have a focus? Is something you wanted to address in the offseason, get better, or something specific at all?
Every year I just try to find ways to keep my body in tip-top shape. So that's what I do. Just try to because when I'm feeling good, I feel like I'm the best. So I just got to get in that position when I'm feeling my best.
You said you want this to be your best season ever. How do you define best season for you?
Winning a lot on a lot of routes, blocking great, staying healthy, and winning a lot of football games.
At this point in your career, do you, when you prepare for a season, do you stick to similar routines or workouts because this is what got you here? Or do you say to yourself, all right, I need to work on this a little bit more and change things up just to, get a new look?
Yeah, each year, like I said, I figure stuff out, things I need to work on and what I need to do to make sure I'm feeling my best. I do the same workouts. I just work out more now than I did in the past. That's why I was so heavy, and I watch what I eat now. So that's been helpful for the last 3-4 years.
You said last year left a bad taste in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
What was it like for you seeing the team that you came within a breath of beating, go on to win a Super Bowl? Did you watch the Super Bowl?
I watched the Super Bowl. I was actually, it was me and my wife's anniversary. So we went out to eat at a nice steakhouse, and the game was on at the bar. And I was just watching. I assumed the Rams were going to win. I feel like they were the better team. But it's bittersweet because I got friends on that team that I want to see win, but they beat us. So I kind of don't want them to win. It was just tough, but it's a new year.
Mike, how well do you feel you knew Coach Bowles before he got the head coaching job, or is this kind of like a new getting to know him setup for you?
Well, me and Coach Bowles had a really good relationship already. We talked a lot, and it's going to be the same.
Those first 6 years, you had a lot of individual success, Mike, but the team was struggling. You had one winning season. And
That winning season don't even count. We didn't make the playoffs.
that's right. How much did that get to you, after 5 or 6 years? Were you starting to think you might spend your whole career like this, Mike? So,
I always try to be positive, but, 6 years of just losing, never touching the playoffs, it hurts. And the position I play and what I've gone through in this heat, it was tough. But Tom came and helped us out, and we got a lot of key guys that stepped up and helped us out to turn this program around to a winning program.
does that, the last 3 years kind of change your approach, or you would have said?
It's just extra motivation. It's just extra motivation. I hope I can experience this the rest of my career. Sold out stadiums, going on the road, sold out, everybody giving us their best. I want to experience that for the rest of my career.
I'm assuming that you probably wanted Byron Leftwich to get a head coaching job, but the fact that he's back, how big is that to have the same system? And do you anticipate this offense being tweaked a little bit? What do you think?
Each year we tweak the offense and try to find ways to improve on certain plays and things like that, and situationally as well. I definitely believe Byron will be a head coach one day, but I'm happy we got him right now.
Mike, you got a big charity event this weekend with your turning your gala. How much does it mean to be able to give back to the community that you've been a part of for so long?
Oh, it means everything. I've been so blessed to be in this position, and I'm always going to pay it forward. This is what I was taught, it's how I was raised, and I'm just super blessed, and I'll always do this. It gives me a lot of joy to give back. It really does.
Mike, can you speak to the pace or tempo of a Todd Bowles practice? It looks to us like it's pretty crisp out there.
Yeah, it's the same though. It's the same format of the practice that we've been having the last 3 years. So it's the same right now.
What's the biggest difference you notice from going from Coach Arians and his coaching style to Coach Bowles now being the head coach?
BA was more offensive, obviously, and Todd's defensive. So I've only been around these 2 days, so that's all I've seen pretty much.
Mike, you're a Super Bowl champion, you're a Pro Bowl player, but the consistency of your career, are you most proud about that? And did you imagine yourself playing at the same level this many years into the league? It seems like you just got here, but it's been 8 years.
Yeah, I know, going on 9. Like I said, I've been blessed, but I've always believed in my abilities. Every year I'm going to come in super confident. If I'm feeling good, like I said, I feel like I'm the best. So I'm just trying to improve each year and just happy to be here.
Mike, what did you think of this year's schedule when you saw it?
Oh, it's a tough schedule, but I love it. They're playing against a lot of playoff teams, playoff caliber teams, really good quarterbacks. I like playing against really good quarterbacks. I'm a fan of that position. So it's going to be a good schedule this year. I hope it's similar to last year. A lot of sold-out games and big crowds.
Those first 4 games are brutal.
What are they? Who do we play?
At Cowboys, at Saints, Packers, and Chiefs.
Okay.
Are there, do you see that as a negative, or are there perks to kind of setting the tone for your season by going against some of these, the best teams?
The NFL has a lot of great parity. That's how our game is, and I like that. We were once the bottom team, and people say, yeah, we put Bucs, easy game, and now they want to play the Bucs. So I'm just happy.
I love that you
I don't care what the schedule is.
Yeah.
I don't care about the schedule.
Mike,
I just want to win as many games as possible.
See the Dumbledore movie yet?
I did see the Secrets of Dumbledore movie. It was actually pretty good. Pretty good.
Mike, you played last year around 230. You've played at multiple different weights.
I was like 226 last year.
Is that a weight that you want to play at again? Do you feel like?
Yeah, that's the weight I'll stay at. Well, I'm bigger. It's harder to run the whole 17 games now, including playoffs. It's a little bit harder on your body, but I'll try to stay under 226 this year. But I can't get too light because I lose my strength.
What's your feelings about the Saints, Mike? Are they a pest in your mind?
I like the competition. I like the rivalry, but we don't like the Saints. Obviously, I beat us twice last year, and hopefully we can get them back this year.
Who do you despise more, the Saints or the Rams?
Both. I don't like either one of them, but we play the Saints twice a year, so I'll give a slight edge to the Saints.
Thank you.
All right, thank y'all.
Congrats.